This is Nurezein. The name was taken from his late great-grandfather, a Batavian who's a descendant of an Arabian merchant at the time that got married to a Chinese businessman's daughter around 1920. He's a photographer. He worked in South Jakarta. It takes a while commuting from Tangerang to Jakarta with train, approximately 1 hour 48 minutes. Jakarta, the mega city, is way developed compared to Tangerang, but he loves living in Tangerang. He has no plan to move and live in Jakarta. This is mostly what he did during his day off. A friend will come visit for breakfast or lunch sometimes, because the food in this area where he lives are so good and they are not as pricey as foods in Jakarta. As a Chinese Batavian, he will occasionally pray in kelenteng or temple. His mother, from which he inherited his Batavian's blood, is a strong Muslim believer. Even so, since his father is a Tionghoa Chinese descendant who still holds his belief and culture dearly, he was given the freedom to choose his own spiritual path. He's a big coffee drinker. He will sometimes visit Glodok to buy coffee. Glodok is another area with Chinese heritage in Jakarta. He always has strong urge to visit Glodok, not only to buy coffee, but also for his photography ritual. The Pecinan, that's how most Jakartans would name Glodok area. To him, it has this impression on how the big enculturation happened a long time in Jakarta.
Secercah merah menghiasi langit senja, mewarnai biru di hulu angkasa.
When he was just a kid, his father owned a small bookshop in Glodok. He took him often just to accompany him while he was working. He pretty much grew up in this area. He never grew bored taking photos in this area. There's always new details he will find amusing.
Secercah merah menghiasi langit senja, mewarnai biru di hulu angkasa.
After his rituals, he will often go to his office, an art venue in southern Jakarta, to just chill in with some friends or editing some photos. There is an old saying here, we Indonesian hear often, tak kenal maka tak sayang. It basically means we only love what we understand. He remembered his father once recited to him the words from an old poem by an old Senegalese poet, that in the end we will only conserve what we love. We love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. We must learn about our own cultures and others to nurture peace and preserve our common world heritage.
It was very interesting. amazing question between is it assimilation or is it a unique identity? You see a mixture of Betawi and Chinese culture, and amazing links to a culture that you don't see as often in Jakarta, which is the before the Dutch links to Sriwijaya and Chenghe and the many years of history where China has been interacting with peoples in Indonesia, and the buildings are hundreds of years old, and the families have long roots in this area. Really quite amazing. Quite amazing to see not just the way that they have become Indonesian and assimilated into an Indonesian society, but the way they've actually built their own unique community here with so many influences and cultures.